What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video today. It's just about an hour before the new event goes live with Zaveid, as well as the seasonals for Dezel, Lila, and Alicia. So, Bandai just graciously uploaded their basically little videos that showcase the new Mirrage art. So, we're just gonna look at them real quick and see which ones are good and which ones are kind of eh. Because sometimes seasonals can kind of be meh depending on what you're kind of looking for. So I think this first one is Alicia. I have all four up right here, but I'm not sure which one's which. So let's take a look. Yep, Alicia's. Okay. So she essentially cooks it as she's beating up the enemy. So if we look back real quick, let's just take a quick look at everything. So it does seem, so it's an 8-strike hit with enemies in front. I think you can probably hit multiple people, but you'd really have to group them up first. So this is mainly probably going to be a Mirrage art that's kind of like single target, because you won't really be able to kind of control where they are for the most part. Let's look at the second one. I believe this one is Zaveid's. Okay, that's from the intro. Ooh, okay, so that's a nice little group one. Not bad at all. Let's take another quick look at it. So yeah, you can see the chains obviously come through. And I believe there was he threw like an icicle. Yeah, he threw the icicle and then all the chains. Very, very cool. I do like the aesthetic. Where is it? Of him in the tree. Okay, I didn't want it to play. Okay, stop. Yeah, so him in the tree, that's obviously from the Tales of Zestiria intro. Kind of cool, him jumping off. I was kind of hoping he would use Siegfried, I don't know, maybe shoot himself in the head like he does in Zestiria and then do what he has to do, but this is fine. I'm sure Siegfried will probably be a later Mirrage art for him. Probably either a Spirit Gear or an Overray at some point. So that's fine. This one, I believe, is... Well, it's either Lila or Dezel. I forget who. I actually haven't seen these two. I saw the first two before recording. I haven't seen these two. So let's see what Lila's looks like. Oh. Okay, so that's definitely a single target move. You can see it right there. She just kind of walks forward and hits the enemy. I guess multiple people could be hit if they're in the vicinity, but for the most part, that seems like a single target move. Damage-wise, it's kind of okay. Obviously, we saw back here 510 for Alicia's, and she can... That's also kind of single target. What was... Okay, so 535 for his, and it's 14 hits. So that's fine. So it seems like Zaveid's is probably better. Let's see what Dezel's does. Okay, that's cool. It's the weakest of the bunch. I mean, obviously, this is all, subjective to how good your specific unit is, but out of all the numbers we saw here, his does the least. Let's look at that again. Yeah, that can definitely... It seems like a lot of these Mirrage arts for this. So it looks like that's a stun move, too. So that's actually really good. That's probably why it's weaker, because it is a stun move. So you'll be able to stun multiple people from that. Yeah, you see that right there? They're stunned. So that's actually really good. Dezel's is probably the best of the bunch. Also kind of ironic, when Rose had her seasonal a couple months back, hers was also a stun. So kind of seems like they're keeping their abilities kind of together, which is kind of funny. I would say Dezel's is probably the best, not damage-wise, but in terms of usability, because if you're doing a harder mission and your team might not be up to snuff to kind of take all the punishment, that'll be a good Mirrage art to kind of keep in your back pocket for when you need to kind of stun everybody and kind of focus on one enemy for a few seconds. So that's definitely, that's a good Mirrage art. But that's pretty much it. I'd say the order I would put them from best to worst. I would say Dazzles is probably the best. I would say... I'd say Zaveid's is probably second best. And then I'd say Alicia, and then I would say Lila's is probably the weakest of the bunch. They're all good Mirrage Arts, but I would say overall that's probably the order. Obviously, for me, in terms of usability, the best ones for me to get would be Dazzle and Lila's, just because I already have Mirrage Arts for them both, so getting that stacked buff would be nice. Obviously, I want to pull Zaveid's, but I can rely on tickets if I have to. And then, obviously, you know, gameplay aside, I want Alicia's the most because I want to have an actual Mirrage Art for Alicia. But if I can pull any of these 4 new Mirrage Arts, I will not complain. Even if I pulled Alicia's original, I wouldn't complain there because it's the only Mirrage Arts on this banner that I would have would be Dazzle's original and Lila's original. So out of the 7 Mirrage Arts, like most events that we'll see on here, I only have 2 of the 7. So that means there's 5 Mirrage Arts that could potentially be new for me. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of these Mirrage Arts. Which one are you going to be going for, and which one do you think is the best? Let me know down below. Obviously, in a little over an hour, I will have my summon video up, as well as the, well, it'll be part of the same video on my summon video, where we also look at the event shop itself and kind of see what's in there. I'm also interested to see what I didn't look too into what their 5 stars are, so I'll have to look into that as well. But anyways, guys, like I said, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.